Good afternoon and welcome to Ocean's Pit. Hi, everybody. It's Tony O. Hope you're having a great day today. We're back in the studio. We're finally back in the regular studio. We haven't been in the studio in a long time. This is still the old studio. We're still working on the new studio. So I'm thinking by probably the 1st of February, we'll be in the new studio, rearranged a little different because it's all kibosh back here. It's all favorite knickknacks of mine, gifts that people have given me through the years and stuff, my models and stuff. So that's what we're doing. But it's Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Thanks for watching today, folks. Trying to rest up the voice a little bit. Today is the 17th of January. I hope you're having a great day. I am. And remember, every show is brought to you by our good friends from Ace Hardware. That's right, Ace Hardware, Norwich and Des Plaines. Now, they are good sponsors, our good friends, ladies and gentlemen. Norwich Ace Hardware and Des Plaines Ace Hardware. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before there were neighborhoods. That's Ace Hardware, Norwich and Des Plaines. Go out there, see Raffaello and Jackie. Tell them Ocean's Pit Tonio sent you. Ace Hardware. So, anyway, I hope you guys are checking the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Not that many dates left for the year of 2023, thank God. Got a few Wednesdays, a couple Thursdays, a couple Sundays, but that's it. The rest of the year is booked, and that's a pretty good feeling. It really is. Anyway, let's get some other sponsors here if we can. Let's not forget our good buddies from Roy McCampbell Law Group, attorney at law, a statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. Give Roy a call at 708-275-4264. Let's not forget our good buddies from Deutz Power Center, the Great Lakes servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. Call Deutz in Elgin, Illinois, 224-276-5050. Yeah, I'm sorry. Trying to get in there. Don Esteban Cigars, Tarpon Springs. I haven't smoked one since the 29th because I'm trying to rest the voice, as you can see. But I can still hold one. I still put it in the mouth. I just can't light it. At least until this is gone. Anyway, Don Esteban Cigars, Tarpon Springs, Florida. Give Javier a call at 727-366-7536. Hand roast cigars delivered right to your home. Let's not forget Trico Hair Experts right out of Rosemont, Illinois, recreating great hair days with Carmela and Anthony, 773-999-7888. All right, so more things to talk about, folks. More fun, more excitement. And remember, tomorrow's Thursday, so we got my lovely wife. No, not tomorrow is not Thursday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, the 18th, and we have my good guest, Tina and Josie from the Josie Awards. They're coming in all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. And we're going to talk about the Josie Awards. They're going to be on. They were on my show when we first show started. And they're going to be with us. And we're excited about that. We're going to be talking to them, talking about the new Josie Awards. It's going to happen this year, again, at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville. Also, Tina and Josie will be at the St. Jude's benefit that Nick Sahajas is doing every year. We'll be at the Des Plaines Theater on the 23rd of April this year. And what they're doing is they're doing a little bit country and a little bit rock and roll. And Tony and Josie and Tina from the Josie Awards will be performing. So they will be there. Get your tickets at oshows.com with a new start time at 2 o'clock. All right. So, and then Thursday, of course, we have my lovely guest, my co-host, my lovely wife, Laura. Now, we're trying to rest up on the shows. We got a couple shows this week. Thursday night will be at Positano's with Lisa P. and Tony Toto. Friday will be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Daryl Armenstad. And Saturday, there's two shows. There's a show during the day in Hobart, Indiana, at the Hobart Art Institute with Ocean's Rat Pack. Now, folks, that's a day show. This Saturday, the 21st of January, is a day show. It's at 2:30 in the afternoon. Later on that evening, we'll be at Villaggio in Roselle with Danny Ramundi and Tony Toto. Sunday, we'll be at the Drake Hotel in Oak Brook, back with Rhino Ryan. So I'm excited about that. And like I said, I'm trying to slow down a little bit, but some of these dates I just couldn't cancel. Some I can. So we'll keep you updated on what's going on with that. Let's say hello to some people. Thank you, everybody that listened to the post yesterday about my voice and stuff. And thank you for the prayers and get better. And the doc says just it's going to take its time. It's some type of laryngitis that he has not doesn't see too often. So that's good or bad, I don't know. But it's going to take. It could take 3 weeks, 4 weeks. He said it's just going to take some time. So it's already been almost two weeks now. Chris Minardi, I hope you're doing well. Did Ryan? No, Ryan never left, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody want to know about Ryan? Ryan was supposed to leave. He did give his notice with us, so he did his last show. Middle of last year, October. He was supposed to go to South Carolina, but 2 days before he was supposed to leave, he got a call because Brian always wanted to open up his own nightclub again because he had one, Fireside in Schaumburg or Barrington years ago. So he always wanted a bar, and he got a chance. So some guy called him from McHenry. So Ryan's going to have his own bar, but it doesn't open till March, end of March. So Bugsy's is going to be the name of Ryan's bar, and he'll be owning the bar. That's why he did not move to South Carolina. But the problem that happened was once he left, I filled the spots with all my other band members to be working with me, with Daryl and Jeff and Tony Toto and Jerry Renda, of course. So we keep the party going. So he's still here. Tony Toto, what's up, my brother? Looking forward to seeing you Thursday and Saturday. The voice is gone, folks. I don't know what to do, but I'm going to keep talking. Who's? Oh, just wondering why. Anyway, even my wife interrupts me, even live shows. See, like we're talking like to the aunt or uncle or something. Anyway, but that happens all the time, right? So anyway, Richard Hamlin, I'm sounding better. I'm getting there. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. Lillian, how you doing? Mary, Susan, hi, everybody. Hey. Kathy Apolito, good afternoon. Yvette. Mary Tark, how you doing, my good friend from Oconomowoc? All right, so it's the 17th. Got a couple things to talk about, folks, besides the schedule, everything that's coming up. We got some big dates coming up, important dates, I think. Don't forget our good friends. We're going to be with Mojo's Jukebox at Rosario's on the 25th. That's going to be an unplugged show. So we're going to be laying it kind of low that night. So Wednesday night, Rosario's in Roselle with Mojo's Jukebox. That's the 25th. 26th, I'm making my debut at Rosebuds in Lamont. My good buddy Bobby Hitch is running the organization now over there, that particular place. So I'll be making our debut, me and Tony Toto, at Rosebuds in Lamont. It's going to be a good show. It's Rosebuds, great food, going to be a lot of fun. And that's the 26th of January. The 28th will be at Taverna on Division with Jeff Dubray, Tony Toto, and special guest Daniela Croco, folks, of the Jersey Girls. So that's Saturday the 28th. Going to be a lot of fun on that. Working with Daniela is going to be a lot of fun. She came to my birthday party on the 28th. So we'll be doing some more of those shows coming up in this year. So I'm excited. But the big one I want you all to concentrate is the new CD coming out. Now we have 10 that's been out already. And you can get them all on Spotify and everything like that. But what we decided to do, since the 30th anniversary that we just celebrated in May of last year, Bobby, what's up, buddy? Bobby McKinley, how you doing? Welcome to Ocean Spit. Dave Antonelli, Taco Tuesday. Have reservations. Already been too long since we've been seeing you. Well, Carol, I hope you're going to like that one because Cheryl Riccio, how you doing, my dear friend from the Ron Onesti Entertainment Center. Fran Franny, great seeing you and Lori on Sunday at the jam-packed speakeasy show. It was a lot of fun. Remember, the Rosario show will not be a Tony Ocean show. It will be a Mojo's Jukebox. So a lot of 70s and 80s and 90s music. So that'd be kind of cool. Welcome. Taco Dave Antonelli, great seeing you yesterday at Cousins. Usually when I go to Cousins to watch a game, whatever, I go for the first half, get something to drink, and then I leave. But I was having so much fun watching the piece of garbage cheating Tom Brady getting destroyed. So I had to stay. And I almost stayed, I think, almost to the end of the game. And we can go round and round, and me and Dave do this all the time. And I'm sure, I just don't care for Tom Brady. Is he a great player? Was he probably one of the best football players, quarterbacks? Absolutely. But when you got good people around you, right? Sometimes it's not the quarterback, but then when you're with Patriots and they got caught cheating, and people say, why don't you look at his good qualities? Well, his good qualities are okay, but when you're a cheater, everything you do gets questioned. 420 left. That was it, Dave. All right. Richard Hamlin, right. How about those Cowboys? Good afternoon, Kim Peterson LaFew. How you doing, hon? So what I'm trying to say is, yes, he got caught cheating with the New England Patriots. He went to the Buccaneers the first year and he won. Two last seasons sucked. He sucked this year. I mean, he didn't suck, but he's not Tom Brady, right? He lost his wife, whatever happened. People do that. Plastic surgery, all the shit the guy's going through, Bitcoin and all that crap. The point I'm trying to say, San Francisco might not come. Dave, you're right. San Francisco, but you don't know if San Francisco will. And I don't give a shit about San Francisco either. That's not the point. Point I'm trying to say is they advanced. They went to the next level. The Dallas Cowboys beat the hell out of Tom Brady, beat him up, destroyed him, made him look like a joke. And the Dallas Cowboys kicker missed three extra points, and they still won. So when you try to tell me, why don't you stop looking at the negatives about Tom Brady? I would if he wasn't a cheater. Once you're a cheater, everything the guy does, I have to question it. Because if he cheats in football, he cheats in everything else in his life. Voice sounds better. I'm getting here. You're right, Carol. I've not not lit up my cigarette since the 29th of December. So I am taking it little by little, but thank you, Carol, so that's my whole thing on Tom Brady. He should retire. He should not play anymore. He should have left at the top, and everybody's saying, about the $5 million. He doesn't need the money. He's already proven. What else does he have to prove? Retire, move on, go back, go get a new nose or something, and go do something else because the GOAT is dead. And I hate the Cowboys, folks. I hate the Cowboys. Sing more Engelbert. Yes, we will do that. We need to do that little a duet, Lillian. We will. All right, so that's their stuff. The big date that's important, folks, is the February 18th. It's going to be at the Club Arcada Speakeasy, and we're releasing a brand new CD. It's about 18 songs. I took the best of the 10, 30 years I've been in business, put them all, plus 2 special surprise bonus tracks. And we're going to release this record release party with the new T-shirts and stuff. All social media stuff is going to be great at the Club Arcada Speakeasy in St. Charles with the Main Event Band. Right now, I got Danny Ramundi, Tony Toto, and Rhino Ryan on that date. Got a couple other special surprises going to be joining us on the 18th. But go to oshows.com. Mary Tark, the Cowboys were awesome. You're right, they were. And Brady's team was not. And enough of that. Because I just hope he retires and just whatever he does, go cheat somewhere else. Anyway, so mark the date, February 18th, Tony Ocean record release party. The name of the new CD is I Heard I Had a Good Time. So produced by Daryl Armstead. It's going to be a lot of fun with 2 specially surprised CDs, bonus tracks. But I'm going to tell you, both of the new bonus tracks are duets. Okay? 2 songs, 2 duets. Surprise. So that's good. Tony, hope you're feeling better. Thank you, Kathy. Like I was telling everybody, I never got sick. I just lost my voice, laryngitis. And unfortunately, when you're a singer or when you talk for a living, and I think, I was working 6 nights a week, as you guys know, for almost 2 years straight like that. I mean, I've been doing it a long time, but as you know. And then I picked up the podcast. So now I'm talking during the day. And then you're singing at night, so, Marty Malarkey, my good friend. How are you doing, Pally? Also, I have great news coming up in March of this year. I'll be going, flu is going around, got over it. Yeah, I never got sick, so I never had the flu. Thank God for that. I'm a trooper. I got to. I have a big show coming up, folks. I'm going back to the city of Chicago. Now, all the years I did at Jilly's downtown, for 15 years. Ditka's I did, the Hyatt downtown. We did a lot of places downtown. The Joint, of course. But we're going to a brand new place, and it's going to be downtown in March. Now, it's not a brand new place in the city. It's been there for a long time. It's a restaurant combined, connected to a little speakeasy. So it's not a new place. It's a new place for me. I've not been there, but I will. Looks like March will be back in Florida there, Leonard Maselli from Florida. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Happy New Year. So in March, in a couple, maybe by next week, I'll be announcing my new venue in the city of Chicago. I'm excited because once I reached out and I posted on March that I'm going to be back in the city, and I tagged all my friends from the city that I don't get to see too often. It's going to be good. Lillian, we haven't booked anything yet at the Club Cabaret, but we will. We will, and I promise you. All right. So let's knock off some of the stuff that we got coming up here, folks. Also, I want to thank again Rick Cogan, I'm sorry, from the Chicago Tribune, put out that great article on this Sunday's paper. It was a full page. Of course, it wouldn't have happened without my publicist, Bernie DeMeo. And if you're interested in hiring Bernie, any jobs you guys got out there that's looking for a publicist that you want to get the word out on television or print or media and papers, Bernie's the man. He's old school publicist. He works hard. He does, and he gets a lot of stuff done. And so private message me and I'll get you Bernie DeMeo's phone number and you can call Bernie. And that's how I got that newspaper. And that's how I got that interview. So thank you, Bernie. And it was on the Chicago Tribune on Sunday. It was a big event. So very cool. And Friday or Saturday, the 14th, me and my lovely wife, Laura, celebrated 5-year wedding anniversary. Who thought that we'd make it? But we did. So unfortunately, we weren't together. I was working, of course, and you know that my daughter Nina is getting married, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Yeah, 3 weeks. So they had their big bachelorette party, and it was all 12 girls. Of course, my wife and everybody went to Lake Geneva for the weekend, and they all had a great time. So we didn't get to spend time together for our anniversary, but we're going to do something between the anniversary and my 60th. We're going to go away in March. Excuse me. So, and then our son Tony went to the bachelor party with Eric's bachelor party. And they all went to Florida. So most of the guys came back on Sunday. Tony and Nico are coming back today. So they would spend a couple extra days in Miami. And our son Joey just left this morning for Texas because he was supposed to be in Texas last week because he works for Portillo's as the marketing guy. But that's why he couldn't go to the bachelor party. So he's going to just took off for Texas. He's going to be gone for a week with the grand new opening to the new Portillo's that opened in Texas. So very, very, very cool. Robert, the General, hope you're doing, my good friend. Thank you, Tony Toto. It's going to be good because you're going to be part of that in the city, by the way. So new club opening. No, the club's been there for many years, but thank Joe Perillo for that. And I'll give you more details, the name of the place. But it will be in March, back to the city of Chicago. Everyone should believe in something, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone should believe in something. And you know what I believe in? Having a drink. So what you should do, folks, always believe in something. Have a little something. Salute, everybody, this afternoon. Today, it's not liquor. It's just warm water. With a little honey. So that's what it is today. It's not the regular Jack Daniels that I would be drinking normally during this show. Revolving door at your house. Yes, Carol. It's crazy. It's nuts. That's one of the things we'll talk about with my wife on Thursday, one of these other topics. Jerry Jams, Renda. Of course, Jerry's my number one, playing and doing the best stuff with the sound and DJ, everything he's been doing. Now he's going to be taking a little vacation, because a well-deserved vacation. So he's gone for 2 months. He leaves tomorrow, and Jerry Jams will be back on the March 14th. Then he'll be back working again with us. So Jerry's going to be going away for a little bit. I am Anthony. Everybody says, Tony, quit, stop singing. I got it. But, this is a living. I get paid to do this, folks. Like you guys have your jobs, you have to go. And so some of the stuff I can't let go of. I'll try to slow down a little bit, but thank you, Anthony. Love you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. So Jerry will be back on March 14th on his long overdue vacation. So he'll enjoy himself. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Prayers go out to Johnny Coco's up in Bloomingdale. Johnny Coco's, of course, the owner, is going through some surgery. So our prayers go out to our good friends from Johnny Coco's in Bloomingdale restaurant. Make sure you check it out. Thank you, Kathy. I hope you're doing well. All right, let's see. Here is the thing that's, what I'm talking about when we always mention, but before we do that, let's get out let's get another thing I forgot to mention. Very important, guys. Almost Home Foundation. You know how much I love dogs. You know how much I love animals. Okay? This particularly Almost Home Foundation is something that me and my family love and support very, very much. They need money. They need supplies. They need volunteers. Very simple. Go to almosthomefoundation.org or the Almost Home Foundation Facebook page. Give what you can give. They need blankets. They need stuff for all the dogs. They need cash, of course. They need to pay the bills. It's a nonprofit organization, folks. It is a rescue center. It's important. And talk to Kelly Kane. Tell him Tony O sent. And starting February, I will be a volunteer. 1 day a week on Mondays or Tuesdays, I have to decide. I will be volunteering at the Almost Home Foundation in Schaumburg, 115 Irving Park Road in Schaumburg. And I'll be giving my time to the dogs because as much as I love dogs, you guys know that. So make sure you go out to Almost Home Foundation. It's very, very, very important. Also, make sure you go to our Oceans Pit Facebook page, like it, and follow that as well. You're seeing it on all 5 social media outlets. Of course, you're seeing us on YouTube. We're on Twitter. We're on LinkedIn. We're on the Mo Carrara page. We're also now watching it on the Tony Ocean Facebook page. And now also on the Ocean Pit page. So go to that page, like it, share it. Right now, guys, share this show. Share this show, and please let everybody know what we're talking about. So, and let's just, like I said, trying to go out there and have a little fun today. Spread the word. Now, you know what? I'm talking about crazy stuff that we do talk about. And you know how much, I know how much you guys all love. That's suspicious. Yes, it is. A lot of that suspicious today, folks. Attorney General Denise George got fired. Attorney General Denise George was terminated right after she filed a lawsuit against J.P. Morgan for backing Jeffrey Epstein. J.P. Morgan funded and helped Jeffrey Epstein. Now, we all know that island story. So the Attorney General went to do the right thing to do a lawsuit, and her job, she got terminated. Terminated after she claimed the lawsuit. The minute she put that lawsuit in, she was fired, folks. That's suspicious. Why are they keep trying to hide shit? Everybody that tries to open that case, somebody. So that's what makes people even more and more and more wondering what all that crap is going on. We all know it. We all know it. But that's horrible, folks. How about this? This is very cool. You know how much I love weird and history. I think that's very important. History is very important. I think they should be teaching it more in schools. I don't know how much they're teaching it in schools, but they should definitely teach it in schools more. All right, listen to this. January 1st. Now, this goes back because we haven't been on for almost a week. So some of these stories might be old, but they're still very interested for you guys to talk about, just in case you might have not known. January 1st, 1892. January 1st, 1892. Irish immigrant Annie Moore was the first person to walk through the golden door of Ellis Island. How cool is that? And followed over by 12 million more followed through that door. So the very first person to walk to Ellis Island, right through that golden door, was Annie Moore, Irish immigrant. Pretty cool stuff. That's why I love. That's why I love history of all kinds. It's very important. Clinton Gates. There you get. Sorry, Clinton Gates. Thank you, Leonard. Too much money involved in Epstein. Too much money is right. That's because all the pedophiles in Hollywood and politics and the political and up in royalty and all that crap. That is interesting, right, Carol? Thank you, Bobby. You have a great day, my good friend. Dave, can't get sound. Tried everything. Hey, I have a sound engineering degree. Hey, David Gage, one of my best, man. D and Dave used to work for me for many, many years. Best sound. He was a great sound technician and did some great work. We went to Vegas together, Jilly's, all those years. I hope you're feeling better, my brother, David. I love you, brother. Okay, so yeah, that's interesting stuff, folks. The United States of America are 16.5 trillion, T as in Tony, in debt, folks. 16.5 trillion in debt. And now they still want to do the whole that's including the housing and everything and stimulus. And now they're still trying to get people to pay those school loans off. I just don't get it. just don't get it. How about this, folks? In 2022, this past year, Packy, how you doing, my good brother? Hope you're doing better. Thank you, Roseanne. I'm getting there, honey. Slowly but surely. Laurie Giraffe. Well, hi, Laurie Myers. Good afternoon to you, my dear friend. Welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. 2022, folks. There were 29,000 911 calls in 2022. 29,000 important. Every 911 call you think is important, but these are the ones the highest marked were 29,000 911 calls. Michael, what's up, buddy? I hope you're doing well. Hardcore Italians in the house. I hope you're doing well, Michael. Yeah, so interesting stuff. We're hearing a bunch of stuff. Fox News, should Prince Henry be stripped of the title of Prince Henry on his Netflix series? This boy just let it all out. Got to give the guy credit. I mean, how many people in power like that or brought up like that just opens the back door, the black door, and just lets everything out? Guy's got guts. Got to give him a little credit for that. Because you know all this shit's got to be going behind the scenes. Come on. And the family and all that crap that's got nobody knows all that. It's all smiles and waves, but this guy on the Netflix series on Fox, come on, that's according to Fox said this. Interesting stuff. I don't think he should lose his title. I just think he was honest enough to say what like it is. What's up, Mario John? What's up, buddy? Good afternoon, Tony. Long time. How you feeling? Missing all your shows, but happy to watch you on my phone. Well, Marion, thank you. And again, I know you lost your brother, and I hope Don's doing well. Just posted a picture of me and my good buddy Lou Antonelli. Did a lot of film work, but also Lou did the cover design to my old CD called No Brown Shoes After 4 o'clock, and Lou put all that together. So we just put a memory. A friend of mine, Jennifer, sent me that picture, and I sent it to Lou, and then Lou took it and posted it on his page, and then I shared it on my page. So interesting. It's a small world that we all know each other, or somebody knows something, you know. Ocean's Pit. Mario, I hope to see you in Hobart. Speaking of Hobart, Indiana, we'll be there this Saturday, January 21st, with Ocean's Rat Pack, Bill Saratella's Frank Sinatra, Elliot Winbush's Sammy Davis, yours truly is Dean Martin. That's a daytime show, matinee, 2:30 show this Saturday, Hobart Art Theater in Hobart, Indiana. So I'm looking forward to see you there, Mario, and hope you guys can come out there to Ocean's Pit, folks. Here, we were talking about, did you know, this is nuts. According to the CDC, which I don't know if you can take these guys serious anymore, what they say is true and what isn't because of the whole fiasco with the COVID-19 shot. And we'll talk more about the headlines coming up with that if you haven't heard it already. Anywhere, every 90 seconds, is it 90? Every 40 seconds, I'm sorry. Every 40 seconds, someone dies from a stroke in the United States of America. Every 40 seconds, someone drops dead of a stroke, according to the CDC. You know, sometimes all we know and we talk about and all we hear about is people around us, friends and family, or acquaintances or people we know. You hear this, you hear that, you hear that. That's just in our little small circle, guys. Think about this. Every 40 seconds, somebody has a stroke in the United States of America. It's horrible. Aaron Judd of the New York Yankees. You know I'm excited because he signed again with the Yankees. You guys know I'm a diehard Yankee fan. But I didn't realize some of the perks that you get, whether you're a basketball player or a football player. This is Aaron Judd. He signed a contract, of course, a 9-year contract with the New York Yankees, $360 million. But part of the perks, besides the money, he's guaranteed hotel suites every city he goes to while he's playing. They pay for that. That doesn't come out of his pay. That's part of the perks. Wow. 30, that's a lot of money, man, for 9 years. Big scam, Mary. How you doing? Yes, I hope you're doing well. And speaking of another scam, and let's speak about another, because we have to. It's time for That's Suspicious again. Nancy Pelosi, ladies and gentlemen, former Speaker of the House. She was worth $100 million. She got to pick those stocks, the early stocks. She ain't going to get in trouble for that. Inside stock trading. She's worth $100 million. She knew all the right stocks to buy, when to sell, inside trading, right? Trading, it's inside. Other people went to jail for that. Not her. At least not yet. $100 million. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. I hope you guys are having a great day today, folks. It is the 17th of December. We are trying to get through this laryngitis, and I try not to talk too much during the day. I love to do the show. And of course, I have to sing at night. So I get it's like this, but it is getting better. Getting better, folks. Getting better. That's for sure. All right. So we missed a couple birthdays. So let's throw them out here. There's a bunch of them. And I want to say, first of all, happy Martin Luther King Day yesterday. For Martin Luther King, one of the great American leaders, African-American leaders that we had, or just a great American leader. Forget whether he was African-American or not. I loved Martin Luther King. Of course, I was young. But here's a guy that spoke his mind, fought for what he believed in, talked about peace, talked about this, talked about that. And here's a guy that they killed. John Lennon talked about peace, and they killed. Man walks, it's crazy. Richard, man walks into a doctor's office wrapped in only cellophane. Doctor looks at him and says, I can obviously see your nuts. Boom, boom. I'm going to get a drum. I need to get that drum sound. Richard, how you doing, my good brother? 100 million, Richard. Right? Richard Blumenberg, the captain, step up. She's worth $100 million. Nancy Pelosi. Kathy Splotcho, my dear friend, all the way from Arizona. I hope you're doing well. Like I said, throat is getting there slowly but surely. I heard Lisa Marie got a shot in the boosters. Carol, we're going to get to that. We know about all these people getting the shots and dropping like flies, but we'll talk about that because some people still don't want to believe what's going on. But we will tell you some more stuff on that, and that's just not coming from me, but it's actually coming from the FDA and the CDC, and we'll tell you that before the hour is over. Birthdays, my favorite character of all time, ladies and gentlemen, the great Sherlock Holmes would have been 169 years old. The great Sherlock Holmes. Love Sherlock Holmes. Okay, School of Rock. Remember that cartoon? January 6th, 1973. School of Rock would have been 50-year anniversary. Remember School of Rock? I'm just a bill, just a lonely bill. Yeah, School of Rock. When we were kids, we used to love that. Of course, the king, Elvis Presley, was January 8th, the king of rock and roll. OAC asks, why do we need a Speaker of the House when everybody really has headphones? Oh, that's a good one, too. Very, very good one, Richard. That makes sense. No more shots for you, huh? Kathy, you're done? Keep drinking the shots. All right, we need to get rid of that. Excuse me, folks. Oh, God. Live dog. Can't wait to the new movie, the new studio, moving upstairs. All right, so of course, the King Elvis, of course. Let's see. Danny Thomas, the co-founder, great actor, of course, and then of Danny Thomas show back in the 50s. But then, of course, the founder of St. Jude's, Danny Thomas, celebrate. How about my good friend Laurie Stevens? Laurie and Fran came out. Fran and Franny came to see us Sunday at the Speakeasy. It was great seeing you guys. So again, Laurie, happy birthday. Let's see here. Bonnie Franklin, the mother of the TV show One Day at a Time. Used to watch that show. My good friend Iago celebrating a birthday. Iago Garcia. How about Stella? Came to celebrate. Her and Tony and the people, our good friends, came out Friday to Chicago Prime. Happy birthday, my friend Stella. Marcia, who was on the cruise out there with Yolanda. Marcia. I hope you're having a great birthday, my dear friend. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Also, Kathy Valentine, one of the original members of the band, female band, the Go-Go's, celebrating a birthday, folks. Sam Phillips, the founder of Sun Records. Now, some of these birthdays are about a week old because I wasn't on the show, so I'm trying to give them their due, the respect that some of these great people are due. Sam Phillips, of course, the owner of Sun Records. Vic Tayback, great actor, of course, played Mel on Alice and played some other great movies as well. See, Karen Skinner. Happy birthday, Karen, girlfriend of Elliot Winbush, of course, from Ocean's Rat Pack, celebrating a birthday this past week. Nicolas Cage, great actor, celebrating. Kenny Loggins, happy birthday. Let's see, David Bowie, of course. Original name was David Jones, but he had to change it because of David Jones of the Monkees. So, David Bowie, Heroes is my favorite song by David Bowie. Mike Reno from Canada, the band Loverboy, celebrating a birthday. You're watching Ocean Spit? No, Marion, I'm not working till Thursday. I am not working till Thursday. No party. We just have to plan a funeral. There you go, Marion. Are you at Chicago? Dick, yes, I will be at Chicago Prime Friday with Daryl Armenstad. I will be there, Dick. I hope you're doing well. San Bedamo, hope you return. Thank you, Gil. Congratulations, Gil, and your band selling out the Club Arcada Speakeasy this past weekend. Good job for you, my brother. And, of course, we lost the great Gina. We're going to get to that. We're going to have to paint potatoes for Easter this year, Tony. Yeah, that's tomorrow's show. Talk about crazy stuff with eggs, huh? Nuts. Yeah, it's crazy here, folks. Anthony Melchiotti, wherever you're at. Anthony, Tony Vincent, my good buddy. We were in bands together, Big Bang Rodeo, 1313. We were at Star Search together. Had a lot of fun. Happy birthday to my good pal, Anthony Melchiotti out there. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Paul Revere, the original Paul Revere, and the Raiders. Paul Revere celebrated a birthday this past week. Jill from Indiana, if you're watching, happy belated birthday to your husband, Bob. Happy birthday, Bob, belated. But we got you there, pal. Very, very important. Sandra Arcello, happy birthday, my good friend. All right, Ocean Spit. We got rid of some of these birthdays, folks. Like I said, they're a week old. Good test then. Dunk tea. Hon, is that you? Can you grab this bag of potatoes, please? That she's been eating. Okay. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. How about this? Italian sins. These are sins committed when you're eating Italian food or you're going to eat Italian food. These are Italian sins. Number one, ketchup with pasta is a no-no, folks. Chef Boyardee is not sauce. Chef Boyardee is not sauce. Sins of the Italians when you're eating food. Nothing overcooked. Even though I like my steaks cooked, I like my stuff well done. But number two, never overcooked. Larry, how you doing, my friend Tony? I'm going to drive you crazy a long time. You never drive me crazy. Went through Ellis. Lillian went through Ellis. Gross, isn't that? Kathy, how you doing? Appolito, hi, honey. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, ketchup. Wasting good bread is another sin that Italians do. We never throw away bread. We usually don't do here. Any leftover bread, if I don't eat it, I give it to the squirrels. I give it to my birds every morning. So never waste bread. Italians don't usually use salad dressing. It's usually oil and vinegar. That's it. Technically, waste. Pineapple pizza is not allowed, folks. Shit that they put on pizzas these days is shit. All right, can we get rid of that too, please? Oh my God. Yeah. That sounds like a squirrel getting beat up. Can you please shut that off? This is a dog, folks. Wait till Nina and Eric have a baby. Anyway, pineapple on pizza is the worst, folks. Horrible. Another thing, Italians people that go to Olive Garden and think it's good Italian food. It's called shit. If you're going to eat anything at Olive Garden, go for the salad and the breadsticks. That's it. So these are 6 or 7 sins if you're Italian. And I think it came from Mike and Hardcore Italians. I think that's where I got them. What is that? Did you get another dog, Marion? Our son, Tony, got another dog. So now, of course, we're watching it every day. Yes, Zoe is another pet to the family, joining another family member to the large household that we have already. Is that all they eat here? That's all they eat here in California. Pineapple pizza, Kathy? Oh, that is complete crazy. More bullshit that's happening in this world. Do you know, according to the Washington Post, folks, post office can deliver to your home abortion pills in any state, most states. Postman, post office will deliver abortion pills to almost any state. Let's see. I need some cough syrup. Let's see, a bag of milk. Get some milk. Oh, how about some abortion pills? I'll take that too on your Amazon account. What's going on with this world, folks? Please, can you please? Yeah. Crazy. And all these stories you hear. Look at this one. This is complete nuts, according to People magazine. Because people said this world is screwed up. It's not the world. Like my Mama D said, it's people in this world, or certain people in this world. And we know in the last couple of years has been really crazy and really shitty. And you're hearing more and more crap. Doggies are having fun. Yes, Peanut. The dog's just having this thing that makes a lot of noise when you bite it. And she's running around and Laura's trying to catch it so she stops making noise. It's an adventure every day here. But what I'm trying to say about this crazy person, folks. Megan Hills, 46 years old, funeral director from Colorado. Going 20 years in prison, ladies and gentlemen, for illegally selling body parts without the family's consent. Someone dies, the body's there. She illegally sells body parts without the bodies, without the parents. I mean, without with the family's consent. Now she's going to 20 years in prison. Her mother too, Shirley Koch, at the age of 69, is going to jail along for helping her sell body parts without family's permission. This is a funeral director in Colorado. A funeral director. See what I was saying? We're going, but you worried about you're always worried about the things outside that might hurt your family or hurt this and hurt that. You thought you were safe in all these boundaries. You're not. You're not safe with anybody anymore. This is a funeral director. One breast. What do you need? A left arm? All right, yeah, come on in. $49.99. If you buy the arm, I'll get you the toe as well. Nuts. Nuts, ladies and gentlemen. How about our good friends from Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. My good buddy Danny Massey, buy local and shop local. How about our good friends from Crash Champions Collisions Auto Repair? That's right, folks. When all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. Thank you, Michael and Gigi. And happy birthday, Michael and Gigi, to your eldest. Just celebrated a birthday last week or something. So happy birthday to Crash Champions. They're good, cool, man. All right, so nuts these people in this world, folks. And as you think, and you think that stuff is getting even, you say to yourself, you can't make this shit up. You're saying to yourself that nobody makes this shit up. This is true. Denise, how you doing? I didn't get a copy of you in the paper, so I wonder if you can still have one. Marin, you can get them. It's also online. You can go to the Chicago Tribune online and get it online. But it wasn't the Chicago Tribune this Sunday. How you doing, Tone? Sounds like your voice is rocking again. It's not completely there, Ronnie B, about 65, 75%. But it's getting there. Tennessee law, folks, like we're saying, all this crazy shit that's happening in this world. Tennessee law. But I have to admit, think about this. This is kind of, if you look at, when you hear a weird, screwed up story, there's son of a good story in a one way too. Good and bad to this story. Bad, of course, if the accident happens, but the good, Tennessee law will charge a person to pay child support for any person that if they killed a parent while being a drunk driver. So if you got a DUI and a traffic accident, and you hit somebody and the people died, the parents died, and they had children, you will be, this is according to the state of Tennessee, you will be responsible to pay for their child support to take care of those kids. Now, that is a smart thing. Like I said, the bad news, of course, was the parents passing away, of course. The DUI, shouldn't be drinking like that and driving. I mean, we probably have all done it at one time more than others. But that's it. So now in Tennessee, if this happens, you can end up paying child support to these kids. And you know how many people, we all know. You ever notice, like I was talking to, I think a couple other guys, we were just talking about this. When someone says, oh, I was in prison, what'd you do? I robbed a bank, or I did this, I did that. They frown down more people, from what I hear from prison guards and people that I know and stuff they frown down more on people who don't pay child support. They're the biggest bust outs in the world. You got out of jail, oh, you did this, okay, whatever. But what you in jail for? Oh, I didn't pay child support. Now, if you didn't pay child support and you had some problems not working, whatever, that's one thing. But that's the most important thing. If you don't take care of your kids, what kind of man are you? So they don't drink and drive. If they can't do the time, do the crime. Good one. Might be if it's so Italian that we gave me the ring and gave you the finger. There you go. Never rat yourself out. Michael Prisco, you're looking good, brother, on your new pictures, and you've always been a good friend. And I think we're going to get Michael back on Ocean's Pit. We're going to need to get you back on here, pal, in February. So let's talk and get you back on, because I love your singing stuff. I love what you do, Michael. Michael Prisco. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. St. Jude's benefits coming up. Nick Sahajas and Phyllis are at it again. This is going to be on April 23rd at the Des Plaines Theater. It's going to be Rockin' for St. Jude's. The theme this year is half country, little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll. That's right. A little bit country, a little bit rock and roll. And I'll be there doing some 2 rock and roll songs. A lot of great. Nick Hodges and the Hitmen, his brand new band, is back together, plus the Billy Joel band, plus everybody else. Is going to be a lot of great people on the bill for the 23rd of April, St. Jude's benefit. New starting time at 2. So please get tickets at oshows.com and support St. Jude's. How about this, folks? January 18th, 1914, Henry Ford, owner of Ford Motor Company, set up the first minimum wage, $5 a day. First guy that just blew it out of the park. Nobody knew it, ever came up with this idea. Henry Ford did it January 18th, 1914. Came up with the first minimum wage. Wow. Another crazy, crazy stuff in history, which I love all these great stories that happened in history that we don't know some of this shit, how it happened. You know, you got to ask to find out, but I love these questions. ABC, finally, El Chapo's son has been captured. Ovidio Gomez has been caught, according to ABC. El Chapo's son is caught and arrested. Another story coming from ABC, a man accused of murdering his child, the mother of 6. Here's the thing about it, folks. Listen to this story. The man's accused of murdering his kid, mother of 6. The mother, and they're found dead in Gary, Indiana. He's released on his own consciousness. They let him out. What's a crime? All right. Mother of 6, found dead in Indiana. All right. That's all right. Let him go home. On his own consciousness. Released. Indiana. Gary, Indiana. Man accused of murdering mother of 6. That crazy? They let him go. Released him. You go home and you're not doing any more trouble now. Crazy. And the story gets even more. Look, how about this story, folks? According to ABC, remember the 2 child actors? Okay. Zoe strikes again. Now this time it's the UPS guy coming to the door. Oh, I just can't get a break, folks. Can't get a break. Yeah, I know, isn't it? According to ABC, 2 child actors that were in the movie Romeo and Juliet, not were in the movie, folks. They were 15 and 16 years old when they did that nude scene. Think about this. That time. And now they're suing Paramount. They're suing the movie theater to make from what happened there with these 2 kids. 15 and 16 during the movie Romeo and Juliet were nude scenes. They're both, that's the kids. Oh, Pina, why don't you have an office with a door? Oh, I know.
You won't go to it yet.
Oh, it's my fault. We all need to we need to do this next 2 weeks. Maybe Zoe be the guest on my show. Yeah, he's been a guest since we started. Hey, Tony. Hey, Zoe, what's on top of the roof? Roof. That's a good one. All right, folks. A couple other things here. National certain days. We missed a few. We missed National Empathy Day for the Greeks. We missed National Bird Day for all you bird lovers. We missed Chocolate Covered Cherry Day. I don't know who comes up with this shit. We missed National Keto Day. How about National Law Enforcement Day? Thank you so much for all the law enforcement men and women out there that protect our towns and villages and towns and cities and states. Well, remember, back to blue, always back to blue. National Milk Day for all you milk lovers. A National Bobblehead Day. So we got all the national holidays out of the way. What kind of parents would you allow that, right, Roseanne? What kind of parents would allow your 15 and 16-year-old to do a nude scene in the movie Romeo and Juliet? Because they were obviously Romeo and Juliet. They were young when they're in the real life, whatever it was. But point I'm trying to say is, it's just crazy. It's Hollywood, man. Your kid, we're going to give your kids this much money. Oh yeah, take my kid. How about some great news? Mayor Lori Lightfoot is trailing. She's losing in the race against all three of the mayor candidates. Paul Vallis, Brandon Johnson. Well, you know, that guy with his first name right there is bad luck. And of course, Chewy Garcia, which I hope Chewy wins. But Lightfoot is finally trailing. All right, Oceans Pit. Yeah, you know that, folks. Also, I want to say congratulations again. I didn't get a chance to go to my good friend Andy Hawk, who became the new chief of police of the town of Elmwood Park. They had a big party at Donnie G's in Elmwood Park. My voice just couldn't make it. That's when it first happened. So I missed it. And I did post something about Andy. But if you're watching Andy again, congratulations. The new police chief of Elmwood Park, Andy Hawk. And finally, our President Joe Biden, according to Fox, goes to visit the border. Finally makes an attempt to go to the border after all this time. And there were signs everywhere on the border saying impeach 46. Impeach 46. Finally, he had time to go down to the border, President. Yes, I had the picture of my phone. Congratulations. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Peter. I hope you're doing well, my good brother. Yeah, they wanted the money, Marion. You're absolutely right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the news that President Joe Biden, all those secret classified documents have been hiding in his house. And so, I thought only Trump did that. Oh, whoever would have thought? Not President Joe Biden. I wonder if the FBI is going to raid his house. That's suspicious. Do unto others as you do to other people, right? Whatever that is. And a couple other things, folks. People in the last couple weeks, people have passed away and died. Mostly Tony Deanna, how you doing, sir? That's suspicious is right. That's the biggest that's suspicious there is. Adam Rich dies at the age of 54 years old. Remember from the TV show, 8 is Enough. From Al & Joe's Deli, Joey G has passed away. Oh, my God. Robert Settlefront from the Italian restaurant Jim and Pete's has passed away. Our prayers go out to them. Of course, a great British guitar player, one of the best, top 3, top 4 at the time. Some people say he's the best. Of course, we lost the great Jeff Beck at the age of 78 years old. Lisa Marie Presley, of course, passed away. The rumors about whether the booster and the drugs and everything that she's been on, I don't know. But they say she's going to be buried at Graceland. So now people will be making another attempt to go see her grave. But Lisa Presley, Marie Presley, now she's with her father. Yes, Ricky, they do have good subs. Al and Joe do have good subs. Donnie Morrison, my buddy Donnie, his uncle passed away last week. So Donnie, sorry about your uncle, my friend. Robbie Bachman, of course, the original drummer of Bachman Turner Overdrive, or better known as BTO, from Canada. He dies at the age of 69 years old. Robbie Knievel, son of Evel Knievel, has passed away at the age of 60. And of course, we lost the great Italian film actress Gina Lollobrigida, has passed away yesterday. One of my favorites. She was the most beautiful woman, and what an actress she was. Gina Lollobrigida has passed away. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Last thing I got to say to you folks in this crazy world, um, it's just mind-boggling to me, the same shit that we keep hearing in different countries and different states. Listen to this. This is New Zealand. Now, I've never been to New Zealand, but it was on my bucket list because I heard it's very beautiful out there. It's not on my bucket list anymore. New Zealand legalized pedophilia is now legal in New Zealand. A 12-year-old child can have sex with an adult. A 12-year-old child can have sex with an adult in New Zealand. This is passed, folks. It is a law. You can do it. Won't get in trouble for this. I've been drinking tea. Tea's overrated. Peter, what the fuck is going on is exactly right. I hate to use that word, but if it's this particular subject, I'm going to use that word all the time. This is in New Zealand. It is okay for a 12-year-old to have sex with an adult. Richard, this is a 12-year-old child we're talking about here. How about these assholes who are on that board? The people who make that decision. Forget about the adults. It's bad enough thinking about the adults that you're going to think that this is a good idea in New Zealand. Now I'm going to stop listening to crowded house music. But the point I'm trying to say is bad enough that the adults are going to say, there's a 12-year-old in the neighborhood. Maybe I can give her a shot. That's bad enough that you have to worry about. How about these people on the board? The government in New Zealand making this rule, saying that it's okay in New Zealand. I don't know what else to tell you, folks. Now, Fox News. Safety is concerned now with certain COVID vaccine shots that will maybe prevent strokes in certain people, according to the CDC and the FDA. And they're talking about the Pfizer shot. It's facts, folks. It's not me just yapping my mouth or me hearing something on social media. It's facts. It could affect certain people. The strokes. A stroke. Here it is, all over. Google it. CDC, FDA. About the shot, the jab, whatever you want to call it. Things are coming up now. You watch. Folks, it's been a great day. I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank of course, our last but not least, our sponsors, our good buddy, my good pal, of course, from Patriot Funding Incorporated, with timing is everything. Commercial money lending at its finest. That's Patriot Funding, Dave Antonelli and Roselle at 630-675-4730. Tell them Tony O sent you. And don't forget, February 18th, Tony Ocean record release party at the Speakeasy in St. Charles. Go over there, folks. Get tickets at oshows.com. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys have been a great audience. I want to thank our sponsors again. Ocean's Pitch brought to you by our good friends and sponsors from Norwich Ace Hardware and Des Plaines Ace Hardware. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Now we'll be coming up. We are probably in February. We're going to be visiting the one in Norwich or the one in Des Plaines. We're going to go to both of them and do a live remote, me and my lovely wife. And Raffaello and Jackie are putting together specials that you'll be able to go to Ace Hardware and take advantage of these specials starting in February if you mention Ocean's Pit. So it's going to be very cool. Got to go check them out. Buy local, shop local. Norwich and Des Plaines, our good friends, Ace Hardware. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching another episode of Ocean's Pit. Tomorrow, our guests will be Josie and Tina Marie from the Josie Awards, live from Nashville, Tennessee. That's tomorrow coming up. Dave Antonelli, I know we have a date with your buddy, the General, one of your General friends. I got to remember where that date was. I think that's in February. But that's coming up. That's going to be exciting. Anyway, don't forget, Thursday, Positanos with Lisa P. and Tony Toto. Thursday, Chicago Prime with Daryl Amistad. Saturday, 2 shows during the day with Ocean's Rat Pack in Hobart, Indiana, 2:30 in the afternoon. Later on that evening, we'll be at Villaggio with Tony Toto and Danny Ramonde in Roselle. Sunday will be at the Drake Hotel in Oak Brook with Rhino Ryan. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for being so great out there and watching and supporting the show. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the calls and texts. And God, you guys are unbelievable. You really are. When it comes, you guys really know how to make a guy feel good. And that's what you've been doing ever since I started this show, whether it's behind the table here, whether it's with my family, whether it's the Tony Ocean live shows. I owe you the best, and I'm still humbled, and I love you all very much. Remember, thanks for supporting local establishments and live entertainment. Remember to buy local and shop local. Remember to be kind to people, folks. It's tough. This world is tough right now, and they need you. Anybody out there suffering from a little phone call, a little text, I'm going to go rest now. But be back tomorrow, Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. And remember, thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. Please, thank you. Have a great day. And remember the great words of Ringo Starr. Peace and love. Peace and love. God bless you guys. Ocean's Pit. And tomorrow we'll have the new intro. So I'm excited about getting that new intro back. Take you out next time.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Thank you very much, everybody. Peace and love. Have a great day.